Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this was a really highly requested video for some reason, and it's not gonna actually be like a guided stretch routine. I hope that's not what we were hoping for, but I will kind of go over some of the essentials that I do daily as far as stretching. The very common one, downward dog into a cobra or upward dog, and then into a child's pose is like my go-to start of every single day. It just feels so good. Next up is cat cows. I was gonna speed this up, but I wanted to show you guys like how slow to actually take the cat cow, because it's so worth taking slow. Like, take the time to take the time. That is becoming my new slogan. I just do really big exhales as I arch my back up, and then fill up with air when I arch my back down. I think where I hold the most tension in my body is probably my shoulders, as well as like my lower back. So you'll notice a lot of the stretches in my routine definitely stretch out those parts of the body. So throughout the stretch routine, I stop periodically to just breathe. If you are not familiar with this channel, breathwork. Yes, breathwork. I know this probably looks a little like crazy and maybe even scary to some people, but I have plenty of information in the description box about breathwork and how to do it. Needless to say, yeah, I kind of stop and just do a quick little breath session, slow inhales from the belly, hold and lock them at the top with the proper body locks, which again, links below for more information. And then I'll speed it up and do some fast breaths and slow it down. Just kind of whatever I'm feeling, honestly. There's no like strict do this, do that. I should mention that this isn't my breath session. I do yoga and then I do 40 minutes to an hour of breath work. But anyway. See, this is how I know I'm not a yogi for real, because like I can't even sit here and tell you all of the posture names and all of that. I just know what feels good, and I've learned them through just yoga classes that I've taken over the years. This next posture, I think everyone should at least try, because I can almost guarantee we all hold some type of tension in our hips, and this is called the pigeon. And it feels so good. It's a little painful at first if you're not used to it, but it's a game changer. I guess I should also add that, you know, just for YouTube's sake, I kind of cut down on me holding the postures throughout this video, but I probably hold each posture for maybe like 10 to 15 seconds, just again, depending on how I'm feeling, how much I'm willing to surrender in that moment. Just kind of go with what feels right. And so we'll take it to the other side. I really just try to completely surrender again, like I just said, when it comes to certain positions and postures that maybe are tenser than others. I just really try to completely let go. And I don't know another word for surrender. So yeah, I try to let go and completely surrender. If you're like me and you hold some tension in your shoulders, definitely try this stretch. It feels so good. Another one of my favorites for sure. This definitely helps with like the lower back, like I mentioned earlier. It feels really, really good to just like lay in this pose for as long as you feel comfortable. And then I kind of just like move freely. A lot of my stretching is honestly not really routinely. Like there's, these are postures I guess I do every single day, but I don't always do them in this order. And I kind of just like do what feels right again. So don't think of it as much as like a routine, because I feel like routine really, for me personally anyway, routine just kills the fun. The bridge. I'm sure we all maybe at least tried this, possibly, when you were a kid. Just play. Just try it all. That's honestly what yoga is to me. It's just playing. And then just to like even out the extremes of, your back being arched that way, it's really important to cater to that. I always follow up the bridge pose with this sequence just because it really like aids the lower back and is the perfect contrast to what I just did. And again, just checking in with the breath, kind of taking a second to just take a second. And from here, it is freestyle. It is completely whatever I'm feeling. Sometimes it ends right there, or sometimes it keeps going like it is today. And I just did a little bit of everything. We did some warrior poses, we did some lunges, we did all kind of stuff. I just really have fun with it. I don't set any limitations, or like I said, I don't make it too much of a routine because I will definitely lose interest if things are too routinely. What do you guys like to do as far as your yoga regimen? Do you have a regimen? Do you like routines? What works for you? I'm curious as to what poses are like a go-to for you. I think if I had to pick a favorite pose, it'd probably be child's pose though, honestly, because I wake up and naturally do that every day because it just feels so relieving. What's your favorite yoga pose? Yo, watching myself do this is actually really crazy because like a year ago, let alone like 6 months ago, I couldn't do a lot of these things, or at least not do them this well. And I'm not even like a yogi for real, so it's just really dope to see the progress. But yeah, guys, that pretty much does it for my stretching routine. If you guys like this video, it would mean the world to give it a huge thumbs up. And yeah, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.